Okay, so in Australia and New Zealand, both countries that really pick up technology very, very quickly, as compared with where you're also growing fast as the United States, where historically they've been very slow to pick up this type of technology. But right now you're growing very quickly in America. Why are you growing quickly there?
Well, first of all, in America, remember, it's the largest small business market in the world. So even if you say it's not adopting cloud services as fast, what we do know about that market is there are a lot of small businesses we can help, and we don't need the whole market. We just need to pick a sliver. So why are we growing fast? Because we picked a segment where our product really fits well. It's small businesses who are employing 1 to 20 employees, and quite frankly, for them, Xero software offers a lot of advantages. It is, of course, it's cloud enabled. Of course, it works with their accountants and bookkeepers, but it's also software where they can plug and play other applications they use. So you may or may not be aware, we have an ecosystem, an app store on Xero, and all the best products in the United States, whether you are a bill payment custom company like Bill.com, whether you're Shopify, whether you're Toast that runs, all the restaurants in the U.S., all of those apps are available to integrate with Xero in our ecosystem. So the U.S. market is one where SMBs want choice, and they want to be able to mix and match other software they use with Xero, and that's a bigger differentiator for us.
But you're doing a deal with Bill right now.
That's right. That's right. We're integrating
a bill payments platform, which, to my mind, is a bit similar to BPay in Australia.
Yes, correct. Yes, and
America doesn't really have a BPay as such.
It doesn't. And in America, you can make, if you think about Australia, you have open banking, and so bank-to-bank payments is more easy to do. But in the U.S., you don't have the equivalent of open banking. And so bill pay workflows and paying your suppliers, making that easy, giving you software to do it, and to be able to use any payment type you want is a big need in the U.S. So you hit it. Like the strategic partnership with Bill is a way of taking at ecosystem partner and saying, gosh, this is services our customers really need. We're not going to build it, so let's embed that software in our project.
Okay, but the second thing about America is they have so many banks. You've now created relationships with around 600 banks, and that's gone gangbusters in the past year.
It has.
Trying to do that as compared with working with, say, 20 banks here in Australia.
Exactly. You're hitting it. It's apples and oranges. So the U.S. market, while you noted it might be lower on cloud adoption, it is a large market and very fragmented when it comes to the hundreds of banks that you might bank with as a small business. So to your point, coverage, making sure we're not covering 20 banks, but the hundreds that are in the U.S., very important for you to have bookkeeping software that works, right? Because we want to automate that information coming straight from your bank into our product. We don't want you to have to type it in. And so these are all product enhancements that have been leading to our growth in the U.S. But as I said, one of the biggest things about the U.S. for us is we are what we'd call an open platform. We can work with all the other software you use in the SMB market in the U.S., and that's really important.
Okay, so we talked about the fact that you've got the software as the base.
Yes.
So where are your real costs? Because if you're adding customers, it would seem that your growth exponential, your returns on the equity invested, also become really attractive.
Yeah, now that doesn't mean we don't have any costs. The cost for us is in extending our functionality, right? So if you look at our product and technology costs as a component of all of our cost base, we are still investing. Why? Because we're trying to service more jobs. As we said, we're trying to keep adding functionality. So the marginal cost of software is not per customer you add, but you still are adding cost to your system, which is fine because you amortize that over, many hundreds and thousands and ultimately millions of customers. But we are still net investors in technology to make sure we can keep extending the functionality on our software platform.
So are you an Australian New Zealand company, or is your aspiration to be an American company?
Our aspiration is not to be an American company. Our aspiration is to be one of the best run companies in the world in global SaaS with a unique heritage from Australia and New Zealand.
Tell you what, it's good to chat to you. Many thanks for your time.
Thank you.